fight against criminality and war on drugs. A fight against criminality and war on drugs is a very important matter in the Philippines to prevent crimes from spreading. Addressing the problem caused by drugs is a must so that we are all aware of what drugs can do to our lives if it is good or bad. According to a study, crimes are committed due to illegal drugs, and the best way to prevent crimes is by fighting against it and by implementing war on drugs, just like the implementation of President Rodrigo Duterte here in the Philippines. Create a disaster response department. The country's location makes it vulnerable to natural disasters that we can't force to stop from coming, and the disaster response department is the only one that we can trust in dealing immediate response, action, and help in an emergency state. Here in the Philippines, disaster response department aims to reduce or avoid the potential losses from hazards, assure prompt and appropriate assistance to victims of disaster, and achieve rapid and effective recovery. The highlighted speech of President Duterte about the Disaster Response Department contains undeniable care that is priceless. Climate change. The effects of a deteriorating climate on Filipinos' lives and the Philippine economy are apparent. Economic progress is insufficient to reach if the country has to deal with annual productivity losses, infrastructure damages, food crop damages, and casualties as due to climate change. Climate change will be a primary concern for President Duterte, but only on a fair and equal basis. Our industrialization should not be stymied by it. Upon the highlighted speech of President Duterte about climate change, it is important to address it here in the Philippines to come up with a solution to solve problems and barriers. Build program. Infrastructure has long been characterized as the Philippine Achilles heel in terms of economic development. Build program is the centerpiece program of the Duterte administration that aims to usher the golden age of infrastructure in the Philippines. It is one of the most important highlighted speeches of President Duterte because at last there's a chance that Philippines will become a better, comfortable, and improved place to live in. Improved healthcare. Healthcare is the most important matter here in the Philippines. In my point of view, health is better than wealth. Filipinos will now be regarded to have instant eligibility for and access to the complete range of medical, dental, psychiatric, and emergency health services including preventative, developmental, curative, rehabilitative, and palliative care. The speech of President Duterte about improving healthcare is very important to every Filipino because not every